My name is Dennis Wilson. I live in Edinburgh and I'm travelling to Glasgow today by bus. I'm just going to put my travel card on this post which informs me when the buses are coming. It's a tracker system. It's the first one of its type in Edinburgh.
Service 31, destination East Craigs, expected soon.
It's a great idea, and it means that for the first time blind people have the same information that their sighted counterparts have. What number? Number 31. Right, thanks. At the present moment, buses in Edinburgh don't have audible announcements. It will be great for the blind population as well as the tourists when the buses automatically tell you which stop they're at. I'm now arriving at Buchanan Street bus station. It's not a bus station I'm terribly familiar with. I have used it before, and I'm going to try this React system which we don't have in Edinburgh.
You are now facing the information point where a special needs terminal is provided for your use.
At the information point there's a lot of information available, but you would need to be pretty familiar with the bus station to take full advantage.
Press the circle button to start. The square button can be pressed at any time to repeat the current message. The tactile map of the bus station is situated on your left, and the tactile map of the city centre is on your right.
Modern technology is wonderful, but unfortunately most of the time you're left to struggle, and one of the most difficult places is open space. This is a really complicated bit where there's nothing to keep you in a straight line. Quite complicated. This is a fairly straightforward pavement with an A-board on it, the nightmare for blind people because they never are in the same place. Excuse me.
Yes.
Do you think you could help me across the road, please?
Yes, certainly.
I'll take your arm.
Okay.
It's a dreadful crossing this because there's no tactile, there's no knurled buttons on the bottom, there's no audible signal, so I can never cross it. At controlled crossings, I rely totally on either audible or tactile information. They are so variable. Sometimes posts are at the back, sometimes they're at the front, sometimes they don't exist. So it's a real difficult situation. We're now walking up an area where there's no delineation between the road surface and the pavement surface. This is one of the most frightening situations for a visually impaired person. You don't know when you've walked onto the road into the oncoming traffic. Also, if there are any objects, a guide dog would be liable to move left into the roadway, not knowing that it's moved off the pavement surface. As you can see, there's a lot of street furniture in this particular area. It would be very helpful if engineers would ensure that streets could be kept clear of obstacles that are not essential, poles, bollards, etc. It makes it difficult for a blind person to move about safely, and also for people pushing prams or wheelchairs. For all the technology that's coming on stream for blind people, the basics are the most important thing, and it would be most helpful if engineers would just think a little when they look at the streetscapes. It's been quite a stressful experience walking here today. Well, I've made it at last. Taxi the next time.